So consider that 2 to the power 1 is just 2 itself. 2 squared is 4. Remember that 2 squared means 2 times 2. And 2 cubed is 8. We know that 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. Continue the sequence forward up until 2 to the 8. Well, 2 to the 4 is just multiplying by another 2, and therefore that's going to be 16, 8 times 2. And then 2 to the 5 is going to be 32. 2 to the 6, so we double again, and that's 64. 2 to the 7, if we double 64, we get 128. And then finally 2 to the 8 is going to be 256. Now we want to continue the sequence backwards. So if we think about going backwards this way, we're halving all of the time. So when we get to 2 to the 1 is 2. If we go to 2 to the 0, we've got to halve 2. So that's 1. And 2 to the negative 1 would therefore be a half. 2 to the negative 2 would be half of a half, which is a quarter. 2 to the negative 3 is going to be half of a quarter, and that's an eighth. And 2 to the negative 4 is going to be half of that again, which is 1 over 16. And finally, 2 to the negative 5 will be 1 over 32. Now, the interesting thing is here that 2 to the negative 1 is 1 over 2 to the power 1. 2 to the negative 2 is 1 over 4, which is 1 over 2 squared. If we think up here, 2 squared is 4. And 2 to the negative 3 is 1 over 2 cubed. 2 to the negative 4 is 1 over 2 to the 4. 2 to the negative 5 is 1 over 2 to the 5. And that's going to become important in what we're considering moving on from this point.